Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mariam Sam. I'm from Brau. In Brau, there are so many local sons and daughters who are afraid to speak in public. This indirectly reflects that there they have not been able to find themselves to display their own creativity. So today we are going to solve the problem, which is to get rid of the fear or embarrassment of speaking in public. Some of us must have experience being a public speaking person, and surely everyone feels different things when speaking in public. Based on the presentation of several people I have met, they cannot speak in public because they are afraid and embarrassed. Fear or some certainly has a cause and how to overcome it. Let's discuss them one by one. Fear or shame usually arises for several reasons. First, there are lack of mystery of what material will be conveyed, so that when we are speaking in public, our brain works twice as much because it tries to remember what we want to convey, and we worry about whether what we say is right or wrong. This make use us This make us usually distract and eventually lose focus. The second, we are not used to meeting people, so we are afraid and nervous first and bring up self symptoms such as excessive sweating, stomach pain, and shaking. Well, earlier, we discussed anything that can make us afraid or embarrassed when speaking in public. Now we will move on to how to overcome fear embarrassment when speaking in public. I have three ways to overcome fear and some which I usually call uh, 1K to V, which means knowledge, focus, and visual. Let's discuss to starting from first knowledge. Uh, what is knowledge? Knowledge is understanding of what we want to convey. Knowledge, being public speaking, knowledge is very important, especially about material we want to convey, so that when we speak we can be confident in front of our listener, and even listener can judge that what we are conveying is true, that they are interested in what we are talking about. And the second, vocal. What is vocal? The vocal is what will come out when saying the words. I can divide this vocal into 3 points, namely intonation, articulation, and tempo or speed. Speed when we are speaking. Sometimes we need intonation at a certain time so that I attract and attention of the listener. Then articulation is needed so that listener can understand what we are talking about. And the tempo, and then the tempo or speed when when speaking. When we speak to also need adjust the speed of our speech so that the listener can understand what we are saying. And a public speaker we cannot speak too fast and also too slow. Therefore, we must adjust the tempo when speaking. And third, visual. What is visual? Visual thing that appearance the eyes. I also divide visual into three, namely eye contact, facial expression, and body language. To make people interested in what we have to say is sometimes we need to make eye contact with our listener so that listener don't feel ignored by us. Then facial expression when speaking are also very important. As speaker, we must smile because indirectly it can make listener interest in what we have to say. And lastly, body language. Usually without us realizing that we do this body language very often and has been proven to make people understand better what we mean. For example, when we are talking about a large plane, our hand can move to describe the plane to very large. Okay, let me quickly review the main points of my presentation. First, to reduce the fear of being a public speaking is knowledge. The second is vocal, and the last one is visual. When you enjoy these three things, then the fear or shame will automatically disappear. So let's practice the three points above when we want to be a public speaking. Okay, do you have any question? If not, I think that's all for today. Thank you for your attention and see you.